so linear, but as Cat, you don't have to be. So we want to be very careful. Vladimir's ultimate can actually really hurt Katarina, just since she's so squishy. But we're totally gonna pop Sivir here if she gets out of line. She'll probably boomerang the bush if she's clever. But if they start to think that only Sivir is here, then they're gonna get cocky. So I'm about to show you the Flash Shumpo, which is very useful. Flash Shumpo. Now that works all the time. You can get pretty much entirely across the screen with that move. We're just gonna go back so we can buy some stuff. This part isn't important. You guys know how to recall, I imagine. So purchase and very quickly run out. When you're building your allies, if you can afford either the belt or the wand, go for the belt. It makes you much more useful when you're using your Death Lotus. Sorry about that. So we are going to run down here and try to kill Sona again. Basically, mid-game, you're just running around killing stuff. I could get a Mage Eyes. Honestly, I think I'm doing pretty well, and I'm starting to get a good number of items. So I think I'd be okay.
Intriguing.
But I'm just going to show you a nice standard build, where you don't have to worry about how many kills you're getting and whatnot. I'll give you a nice 6 items if we get that far and nobody surrenders, that you can use every time and be quite successful with. So if someone is hiding in the bush, it probably means that Evelyn is coming. Just a little pro tip, if a support class is hiding, waiting to gank you, it means that somebody's with them, because they're not going to try to gank you by themselves. So I'm just chilling back here. I don't really need the experience. I'm way ahead of most of my team. If I had an Oracle, see, she just ran away, so there's clearly an Evelyn or something hiding here, or a ward. So we're not going to play that game. Okay, now she's moving in, so there's definitely an Evelyn around here. Yep, they even used their clairvoyance to see what we were up to. Now, don't buy an Oracle. Just don't.
Your luck,
even if there's a Twitch, well, I mean, if the entire other team is stealthers, like a Twitch and an Evelyn and an Octoly and all that crap, and a Shaco, then I guess you could go ahead.
Without.
But honestly, this tank would be mine. So here we go. Now he pulled, so there's nothing much to do there. But you will get so much damage out of your shields if you just keep on Shumpoing when you kill people. So our tanks will have no problem taking this down. So I'm just gonna, yeah, there we go, he's dead. And now to get out of the range of that turret, we just Shumpo here. Sona will do absolutely nothing, and this turret will go down. So with the entire other team dead, a little pro tip for you noobs, you want to push. Now, they're pretty low level, so they respawn pretty quickly. So it doesn't really apply in this case, but once you guys are high level, and you take out the entire, well, almost the entire team like that, you want to push, especially in the middle, since it has a sort of difference between your base and their base. Now you don't want to kill the dragon normally, just a little side note, by yourself, because you don't have any healing, you don't have many damaging spells. But if your teammates are there, you can go ahead and help them. Try not to be a dick and take the last hit, just because whoever started should get the last hit. It's just common courtesy. But other than that, go nuts.
Intriguing.
We do need some wards. Here, I don't have my flash up, and Sona has her ultimate ready. So I'm not going to engage Sivir, even though she's nice and squishy and I can totally take her out with Death Lotus. You'll eventually get a sense for when you should attack. Call your MIAs. If you don't know what that means, it means missing in action. If somebody's hanging around your area and suddenly they're not there, you want to let your teammates know, just on the off chance that they left to go and gank your teammates. So these guys have no turret up here, so I'm going to head up here and help out Gallia, who is actually quite low on health, so these guys are probably feeling pretty confident, and nobody was watching my area, so nobody has any idea of where I am unless they're incredibly observant. We also have both Flash and Ghost up. So, okay, I just saw Evelyn come down, which means that she's probably coming around to gank, so I don't want to be hiding there, because she's going to cloak and then kill me. Now you're excellent at burst damaging, but
Don't test
you are a
your luck,
horrible
son.
tank unless you intentionally use your killer instincts and Shumpo. So Evelyn actually ran down,
An ally has been slain.
just letting people know that Eve is going. Eve Evelyn. And we know that because we have a magical sight ward that detects invisible creatures. So
Your
we can see all that
choices,
fun
please.
jazz. Now this is actually quite dangerous. I'm actually going to back out here, just because the chance of them ganking us. Actually, Evelyn is all the way down there. I did not notice that. Watch the mini-map. Pro tip number 3 or 4. So Evelyn is on her way up, though. I imagine, yeah. At this point, I'm gonna head on back, and
Fine.
even though we have a tank, he's quite low on health, and I can't really tank.
Has disconnected.
It looks like a rage quit to me, just since we're starting to do pretty well, and that's never fun.
Don't
But
test your luck, summoner.
if not, Sivir will reconnect, and then we'll have another squishy thing to kill, which is always wonderful. So,
A summoner has
excellent. I like killing squishies. So, Sun's gonna back off. Very wise move by her. She should not be playing by herself. She's a support class. And if she has no support, then she shouldn't be somewhere. But she is not heading down, never mind. I don't know where Evelyn is anymore. So I'm actually just gonna head back and hope that Evelyn doesn't hurt me. We're actually gonna pop in here, kill Evelyn. And there again, you see, in a team fight, you want to Shumpo
Your
as much as you
choices,
can.
please.
It'll get you lots
For
of
now.
kills, and those kills will get you more Shumpos. It's just a beautiful system. Which is why Cat is such an awesome character. And especially why AP Cat is so awesome. Because you can just Shumpo left and right, and your AP will add to that damage. So lovely. Okay, so first off, we got our Rylai's. This will slow people down. You can see the passive there slows targets by 35%, which is excellent. If you Shumpo onto somebody and they are slowed, they are dead. And I mean, if you're chasing them, they should be just about ready to die. So you normally won't have this much gold when you start buying these things, but you want to get a Cage's Pick first, because it gives you another 5 gold every 10 seconds, along with the ability power it gives you. People are talking, I'm not paying attention to what they're saying, but if you guys want to read chat, read chat. It's nice to pay attention to the chat when it's short. Like people say that people are missing, but like that's the sort of thing that's been going on. This is a very nice gank by Galio and Garen. They took down Vladimir. And Garen is quite dangerous. But if you can, you want to do as much damage as you can. In a team fight like this, when it's 4-2, he will back off.
Ready for trouble.
So we're fine. I'm going to push this tower right now. There's actually an Eve right there. So she's going to be quite sad in a moment. You can use your abilities as much as possible. Probably no point in doing that there. But if someone was trying to heal, it's nice for her to not heal. I can't tell who's referring to who. That's a very dead team. So yeah, with 903, you should totally have a Mage Eyes by now. But somebody said something about something, although I have no idea what's going on.
Intrigue.
And I did start reading the chat once I said that I wasn't reading the chat, which is kind of silly. So, honestly, I am not the best cat in the world. I've seen much scarier ones, although not since I was like level 5. Oh. So, point for point of damage, Katarina's ultimate does more damage than absolutely anybody else's in the game. I'm 30 gold away, so I'm just going to chill here since I have a Cage's Pick. And then I'll have a Deathfire. So, just for, this is entirely not important, but I like to have my Deathfire for number 2, because I'm eventually going to have a Sonya's in number 1. And I'm just used to having Sonya's Deathfire. Now, the reason we have a Deathfire is to deal with tanks.
Fine.
While running, I'll bring up the little description for you. So you can see there, it does 30% of their current health and damage, just flat out. So against a tank, that is miraculous. And since you're going AP, this little parentheses part is going to be absolutely wonderful. It's actually a 3.5% damage.
Your choice.
Well, 3.5% of their health knocked out for every 100 ability power, and you're going to get up to about 600. So, do a little math. That's about half their health in one shot of an item
Test your
every
luck,
60
summoner.
seconds, which is just absolutely ridiculous. It doesn't matter if Vladimir gets up to 6,000 health, which is just about as high as any character can go. He'll be down to half health. And there's really nothing to do about it. So that's very good of Garen to do. He initiated. You never, ever want to initiate. What you want to do is pick up the weak guys. They're all weak guys for you to pick up. This Vladimir is very dead. So yeah, I didn't even need to use my Deathfire Grasp there because we are so over-leveled. But normally, if you're first coming into a fight, you want to find their tank and use your Deathfire on it. I'll demonstrate in the next team fight, even though it's not entirely necessary. It's a good habit to be in. So I'm just going to go back and start purchasing my next item, which is going to be the Tonius. Never mind. So it looks like they surrendered. So sorry this was so short. I'll still probably post it on YouTube, and I hope you learned something.
Victory!